Hi guys, welcome to your reading. For those that do not know me, I am Tabitha, psychic, medium, healer, and starseed. Okay, this is going to be about a month-long prediction for the zodiac sign Libra. It is meant for June, but whenever this finds you is when it is intended for you. So just a quick reminder before I get started, you can still book a reading with me. Everything is linked down below and all the proceeds go to the Bergling Foundation, which helps support mental health, the youth, and the environment. Okay, let's get into it. So this month, you guys have Archangel Ariel helping you out. This is the Archangel that helps with manifesting like abundance. Resources also helps with animal welfare and the environment. So if you are looking to, do some earth work, I'm hearing this is a good archangel to use, or if like you're dealing with animals as well, but also if you're trying to manifest like resources or material needs, you can also call on Archangel Ariel. So you also had Archangel Jermiel here, which is like the mercy of God. So this archangel helps with developing and understanding your spiritual like gifts, basically, or your at least your visions, and also helps with like life review. So, if you were like doing a Akashic record and like reviewing like footage, this would be a good archangel to use as well. So really gonna help you to like adjust the way that you live, like, or you wish to live. It's also gonna help you. So like say, you really wanted to be a farmer. This angel would help you like make the changes in your life so that you could do that. Also, like once again, this like clairvoyancy and understanding like your visions and like your gifts. Okay, and then for crystals, you guys got rhodonite. So this is to go with your heart. Also like an unconditional, like loving vibrational stone. This is really good for people who kind of feel like they're wasting their like light or their love even. This is for people that might hate their jobs. They say a Sagittarius could really benefit from this crystal, but this is use this in your cubicle if you're really struggling at work and like you're finding it really hard to even just be there. This um, is actually a Greek word as well, and it means rosy, like rhodonite. I don't know, the name Rosie just came through as well, so that could be a specific message for someone, or like rose. So anyways, they're saying to put this against your heart, and ask the universe like what you should be doing with your life, and then invite the like Archangel Jermiel in to help you to understand what the message that the divine is trying to deliver to you. And then you guys got periodot. So this is to magnetize your motivation. This is really good for people who are like just lacking motivation, people that feel like they've been in like a long winter. This is for people that are dreading things as well. They're saying to put this wherever you like give power to like money, love, or like things that if you feel like you're chasing things, like this would be a good crystal like to put in those type of areas. So if you like were dealing with feng shui and you felt like, you need more motivation in your finances, like you could put it in that area. Okay, let's get into it. So you guys are starting off the month. You're holding on to something, okay? You might feel this gives you power. So it could be material items. Very specifically, it could be like somebody holding on to their emotions as well. It could also be someone holding on to like a person, someone who you find to be a little like cold and detached or unemotional, very logical, very analytical. Um, because you do have the King of Swords here in your first week. So this can sometimes be you guys, Aries, what am I saying? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But this person is, they're very logical, okay? There's a lot of like logic here, a lot of intel, a lot of analytics, very methodical. This person can be like kind of cold and detached, but they are laser focused on whatever it is they're doing. This person also can take action when needs to be, or like can really call, like step into their power when they need to be as well. I also heard sometimes it's just easier to keep the peace, so I don't know what that means. But um, we do also have though like the nine of pentacles here. So this is someone feeling very solid and stable on their own. This is independence in your resources or independence like in finances. It's also just someone being single and like kind of like doing well at it. um and then we have this water energy. So it could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but this person is very empathic, I'm hearing. They're very intuitive. There's lots of depths and layers to this person. They're very artistic. So they might really like to draw or paint or create, or they might be very musical. This person just there's a lot of love. They're very loving and affectionate, very caring as well, I'm hearing. Could be a very old, it could be Syrian starseed. um and we could very well be dealing with a Scorpio because we do have this scorpionic energy here. But this is an ending, a rebirth, and a transformation. And this is happening with a very painful cycle. So there's this very, very painful cycle that is closing out for you guys. So you are kind of like experiencing all of this in your first week there of June. Know that there is generosity coming towards you. This could come to you in like some sort of material form. This could be the divine being generous towards you, or just someone like being generous and wanting to help you. It is generosity. Um, and then you guys have here feeling left out in the cold. So moving into your second week, you guys, even though like you're getting generosity and stuff, you kind of feel left out in the cold, or maybe you feel like you're leaving someone out in the cold. Um, but nevertheless, this like this card of like lack as well, or like spiritual bankruptcy, or just like it just but I'm really feeling like left out in the cold. Um, and then we have the Knave of Wands here. So can be fire energy. So like Aries, Leo, Sag. But this person usually has a, okay, so sometimes this person can be kind of mischievous. They come off like very secretive. Um, this is a little bit of more like juvenile energy. This person though, they have a message, and it's a message that comes with a lot of passion and fire. Um, and then we have the Knight of Swords here. So someone who like takes actions, comes charging in. Also like this, like they have a message, right? It can be very direct and like to the point. But like they're trying, it's like usually to warn you. It's like either pay closer attention to something, look beyond, or like they're trying to warn you, like forewarned, forearmed. Um, and then we have the sun here. So happiness, joy, contentment. Like I just heard bliss. I did see a little baby boy. This is also like Leo energy, divine masculine. I did see these like little angels as well. I just see a lot of happiness. Um, and then you guys have like your home life, okay? So this can represent an actual house, or it can represent a family. But traditionally this card is like, it's the Ten of Pentacles. It's the happily ever after. It's the, you know, the family is everyone's well provided for. People are like, you know, playing in harmony, like everyone's happy. And like to have these two together, like this seems like a pretty like happy family life, okay? So someone could also be like kind of feeling left out within a family situation. Um, as well, like that just did come through for somebody. For a lot of you, so I'm picking up on a few messages here. For some of you, like you may be making a very like serious formal commitment, and like you might be like moving in with someone. For some of you, you could be purchasing a home. For some of you, I see like a new baby in your home. Very specifically, like I see a baby boy that brings a lot of joy. um I think that was like pretty much it. They also just wanted me to say that this is also like a solid and stable foundation as well, or something solid and stable that's going to provide for generations to come. And then we have this Hierophant energy. So it can sometimes represent Taurus, like, or a boss or authority figure, an institution. I just did hear a bank, or just, like a big organization or corporation. Can sometimes be like religion, tradition, also a lot of wisdom here. I did hear spirituality as well. Ordained, I don't know, ordained minister. I don't know if that means something to someone. I did hear wedding as well. I heard joining of union, a commitment. This can also represent like a wedding and a contract as well. And then we have this really powerful energy here. This can sometimes represent Aries, but this is someone who's a leader. This person has a lot of knowledge and wisdom as well. This could very well be some sort of really big organization, leadership type of role or boss, authorities. These are very powerful people, these two people here. And I am feeling like this is like connected. Um, so this person is like they're a leader, they're a boss. People really are drawn to this energy. They can command, and like people will listen and follow. They're kind of a trendsetter. They might really be in the public eye. They might be like very fiery and passionate about the cause. Um, they're like a mover and a shaker. Like they like just they're really like fired up and passionate. So that's kind of all going down there in your second week. Moving into the third, we have crying over spilt milk, or like being upset about things that didn't work out in the past. Very specifically for some of you, something might not work out in the past, even in a marriage, or with Aries or Taurus, or water sign or air sign. Um, so yeah, they just don't want you guys to get too trapped in that energy, because it seems to also create a lot of confusion for you. And you actually do have a lot of options, especially when it comes to partnerships or creating partnerships. But you guys do have a lot of options. So there could even be some confusion happening in the third week for you. But you have a partnership here. So there could be some confusion over a partnership as well. This is also going to be the week where Mercury goes retrograde. I believe it will be June 18th, and it is in Cancer, and it seems like it's going to affect communication. So usually Mercury it is the ruler of communication. I find it really tends to affect technology and communication. Also too, like, this can be the time when people like return from the past, but I find that just happens with a retrograde in general, and we've had a lot of that happening. So we like, you also do have like Venus retrograding, which is like Libra energy, and is also the planet of uh sorry, so many messages going on. Yeah, so sorry, you do have Jupiter transiting as well, like, and this also is about like expansion. Um and just talking they're just talking about like people's love lives as well. Did I said Venus, right? I don't know. There's so many people talking. I'm just trying to like listen. Um yeah, okay. Anyways, moving on. So there could be like, so you might, for some of you, you might be thinking of walking away from a partnership, especially in the third week of June, okay? If this is the case, if you are thinking of like packing up and like moving on, or like exiting a partnership, there is going to be victory for you. There's victory, there's success, possibly even like recognition. This is usually the night that comes home from battle, and everyone is like they're victorious, right? And people are like kind of celebrating them. So you also might just get like some attention as well. Um, and for some of you, like, I see like a breakup, right? For some of you, you might really be going through that in the third week. For some of you, it could also just be like mental conflict about wanting to like end some type of partnership, or it could even just be conflict over some sort of ending or breakup within a partnership. Like, this doesn't always have to be romantic. Like, this could have been like a work partnership, this could have been a friend, whatever it may be. So there is a little bit of like mental conflict happening with that, which can sometimes turn into like fear, anxiety, and depression. In your case, it seems like it just really burdens you, this mental conflict or this breakup, even though like you will be like victorious and like there is success coming from like walking away or from someone moving on. Um, it's almost like someone might have just like a lot of options as well. And this is like also part of the reason, like kind of like for this like separation or breakup or ending. So moving into the fourth week, you are feeling like a little bit burdened, but we have the Empress here. So this is like you may have a lot of responsibility. I'm hearing a lot of responsibility, and like you might be really looked up to. This person is very fertile, the Empress. This is the counterpart to the Emperor. So you do have the Empress and the Emperor, which are very powerful people. They're even higher than a king and queen status. They are leaders. This one is very abundant. This one is also represents fertility and love. And once again, that Venus and Libra energy is coming through. And I'm just hearing like they're really looked up to as well. People really value like their knowledge, and they have a lot of like just universal knowledge. So we do have someone is watching like a project or something that someone's like, this could be in a workspace. Someone of this emperor or empress energy could be watching in a workplace, and they like what they see. So if there is some sort of like project or collaboration happening, it will be well received, and like it is being watched, whether that's by higher ups or like on the internet or like just people. There is like interest in it, and I do see it being well received. But you are also waiting on something. So, but it's kind of secretive. Um, and so we have secretiveness, we have sneaky, secretive, and spying. So someone could be spying on you guys. You could be spying on someone. It seems like during quarantine, a lot of people are spying. I think it's just because people aren't seeing each other, so it's just coming off as like spying. But it's a lot of people like just checking up, or like I don't know, for someone very specifically in a workplace, you could be spying on people. Like that could actually be kind of like part of your role. I'm hearing, but there could actually be an inflow of resources coming for this. So there's a lot of like watching and spying happening in your last week, but then there is like an inflow. There is also though the need to prioritize and like kind of balance things. Especially that's going to help with like that overburden, overwhelming responsibilities that you were feeling at the beginning of the week. So you could get an inflow of resources from this like fire energy. So Aries, Leo, Sag, or just someone who is like very charming, charismatic. This person's in the public eye. They're full of passion and fire. They're a leader. They're an influencer. They're kind of like dramatic, loud, life of the party, generous, funny, possibly even a humanitarian. Um, but this puts you at like a little bit of a crossroads. It's like kind of conflicts you a bit. It's like you're not really sure like what way to go. Maybe even like with this energy, or like I don't know, maybe even like once you receive these like resources, but it's also too like you feel like you're powerless in a situation. You feel like you don't have all the information. You feel like you don't know everything. Like you might even feel like there's secrets. Um, so yeah, you're just kind of like trying to like figure it out. You are being called by the divine to make a spiritual choice at this time. You may even be called to like step into your role. This is like aha, like the great awakening, like the eight like angels like calling. It's like judgment day. Also too, like you might be passing judgment on someone, or you might feel like someone's passing judgment on you. Um, you can always ask the angels for help as well if you're feeling very indecisive and like not knowing like this is also they're talking about like this is where Jermiel is going to help again to understand like what it is that you're being called forth for. Like what is your purpose almost. And then we have the wounded warrior here, so someone feeling like the wounded warrior. Someone's been through a lot of like trials and tribulations, but they've come out on the other side now, and they are much wiser for it. Usually this wounded warrior turns into this like emperor energy, because they've, and like the, you know, the one staff that they have, the 10th rod, is this very powerful one now that they've gained a lot of like knowledge and insight from all these other past wands, all these trials and tribulations. So your shifts are also going to be coming in towards the end of the month. There is going to be like some balance, some alchemy. They are saying to, like, if you can take the time to like meditate, that is going to help your situation as well. This is also Sagittarius energy. I also am just picking up on like this like angelic vibe. So they are just saying there is the need to like balance your life, especially like prioritize, like don't overburden yourself, like with like responsibility and like material things. So you could also be very patient. Okay, so patience is coming through as well. Patiently waiting for something to pay out. You put a lot of time and effort into something, and you're wanting to reap the rewards from it. They are saying to be just a little bit more patient with that. Okay, it is all like coming together. It is like kind of happening more at a universal timeline, opposed to like this three-dimensional time that we've created here. So there is going to be some sort of epiphany moment. Once again, it seems like you're going to be coming into a lot of like realizations, ahas, epiphanies, because you'll have that angel to help you like with understanding. This is also like moving out of stagnation. So if you are feeling stagnant, I do see that there's a passionate, fiery new beginning coming for you that can be quite magical. Whatever it is that you're rebirthing into, there's going to be a lot of passion and fire for it. And then at the bottom of the deck, you guys had some conflict. You may have conflict with like a magician or like a type of person who can sometimes be like in and out. They can be kind of an illusionist because they can create whatever it is they want. They may have a lot of abilities. They may have a lot of knowledge, but they're also saying that you guys have the ability to bring yourself out of conflict. So you have all the tools and resources given to you by the universe. You have the universal knowledge to deal with any conflict that comes your way. So from the angels, they said Archangel Raphael, this healing angel is working with you to support you and your healing work. So this angel, like I work very closely with Raphael. We do a lot of healing on clients and even me, but this angel has a beautiful green light about them. They can heal, they can bring soulmates together, and also help travelers. And then they're saying to to clear yourself, okay? Ask the angels to release any toxic energies that you may have absorbed. So you can ask Archangel Michael to come in, help to clear your energy. You can ask him to also cut your cords. So cut your cords from other people's energy that might have attached to you. You can cleanse yourself. You can do a cleansing ritual. You can use like Palo Santo or sage, or use a feather and cleanse yourself that way. You know, taking like a salt bath or stuff like this. Also too, like eating high vibrational foods. You can also like use a singing bowl to clear sound or like frequency. Okay. And you can also just ask the angels to help do a body scan and remove any toxic energies. And you can also use crystals, they're saying, to absorb negative energy, especially black tourmaline. So they're saying your animal spirit guide is guarding you at the, or guarding you is a guardian to you and is helping you with this situation. So a few messages here. For some of you, like you've had animals in this life and they're now guiding you on the other side. They're now meant to act as a guide. For some of you, like you have like spirit animals. So like, I don't know, birds coming through. So you might have like very specifically, is that like a cardinal? Yeah, that's a cardinal. I have a dog coming through as well. I have a swan here. I have a spider. So these are all animal spirit guides. So they are just wanting you to connect with that energy as well, and it's going to help you. So you guys got retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. I just heard social media as well. It seems like a lot of people are feeling the need to kind of like disconnect. For some of you, you could even be like disconnecting with a partner. Like there could be some time of retreat. For some of you, it could just, I'm just seeing like taking the time to yourself to connect in nature and get grounded. For some of you, children is affecting your love life. So your love life is being affected by children. I saw like kids kind of stressing a marriage out. I saw the like conception or like thinking of conceiving is kind of stressing a relationship out. I'm seeing like maybe not wanting to end a relationship because there is children involved. I am also just seeing the children within all of us and like inner child as well. And then I also heard something about a baby again, this baby boy that came through. And then reconciliation. So someone from your past is returning to your life. So this could be a past relationship that returns and there's a reconciliation and there's forgiveness. This could be someone from your past life that you encounter and there is now going to be a reconciliation or a balance of karmic debt. Okay, well, thank you so much, guys, for letting me tap into your energy. It's always a pleasure. I'm sending you guys so much love and light for June. I am just going to close out with some words from your galactic family and the angels. So the galactic family is saying patience. Be patient and allow destiny to unfold at its own pace. Let go of control issues. And from the angels, they say positive changes are taking place. Be patient. So there's a lot of patience coming through for you guys, especially towards the end of the month there. Anyways, I love you guys so much. Sending you so much love, light, and healing. Bye.